find fire. Willpower, blood, desire. One goal to live for before we die. One taste of glory. One mouthful of sky.
No. It's too dangerous. Don't do that. He's going to fall. Don't. No.
Good morning, Akash. Here's
Morning,
some tea for
Vihanji.
you. And one of my kurtas, which you can wear.
Thank you.
You know, my tea may not be as good as Varsha's, but it's not too bad at all.
If it is, I'll make you drink it.
Oh, with pleasure, with pleasure. Tell me, did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
Well, you look 100% better to me.
I feel much better.
I'll pray that you get well soon. You know, I apologize for these sleeping arrangements, these juvenile kind of, things around you. But I thought, when the girls stopped living here, that I should leave the room as it is. After a boring seminar on literary matters and discussing authors who've been dead for hundreds of years, I come and rest here and relax. It makes me feel young again, like a teenager again. The tea's getting cold. Have it.
It's nice. Adrak?
Yes, the tulsi got over today. So I said, Chalo, aaj main adrak tere aangan ki. Easy, easy. Is it hurting still?
Only when I laugh.
Oh God, then you must definitely not read my new play. It's a black comedy in English. That reminds me, I saw your play, Burning Bridges.
That was a disaster.
Rubbish. It was quite good, actually. There were some scenes I thought that could perhaps be done differently. But we'll talk about all that later. How about some breakfast?
I'm not really much of a breakfast man, Vihangji.
Come on, Akash, you must eat. You must gain your strength back. What'll it be? Burji, omelette? You know, Akash, I have only two passions. One is writing poetry to nourish the soul. And the other is cooking to feed this mortal body. I'll get the omelette now for you. Huh?
By the way, is Varsha up yet?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. She had to leave urgently this morning.
Leave?
For shooting. She had committed dates, and with all this trouble that you people have been having, she just couldn't attend. Last night, after you went to sleep, the producer rang up. Very angry. Sab barbad ho gaya. You've held up the schedule. And Varsha, as you know, is very professional in these matters. She promised him that she'll take the first flight out and complete the shooting schedule.
Where is she shooting?
Where else? Bastar, art film, intense stuff, Anyway, don't worry. My other daughter, Shweta, will be here soon. She'll keep you company. She's doing a fashion show in Bombay this week, so she should be arriving either tonight or tomorrow morning. How different they both are, my two daughters. Varsha is so serious and so intense. And Shweta, happy-go-lucky, bubbling, and, Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I'll get you the breakfast now. forgot to tell you. There was a parcel for you this morning.
For me?
Yes, one for you and one for Varsha. And both are identical.
But how did the parcel get here?
Courier. The man didn't even wait for me to sign for the parcels. It was strange. They're outside. I'll go and get them.
Hold your horses. Yes, speaking. Yeah, I'll hold.
Morning.
No, don't touch those.
What are they?
They were lying outside with the newspapers.
What's in them?
I don't know.
So why don't we just have a look inside?
They could be dangerous. Hello? Yes, Piyush. No, I haven't seen the morning's papers. So what do you want me to do? Shoot the reporter? Okay, I'll come down to the office. No, make that about 11:30. Yeah, see you later, big brother. What have I done to deserve a brother like that?
Fritz, what are they? Who sent them?
Don't know, but let's not take any chances, shall we?
You mean they could be bombs or something?
Who knows?
That's ridiculous.
And the guest house? The fireplace? Not so ridiculous, huh?
That creep Ranade is already under arrest, and so is that foreigner that tried to kill Akash last night.
Better safe than sorry.
So we're not going to open these.
I don't know.
Fritz, if they were bombs, then why would they send us 3 of them? I mean, just one would have been enough.
You have a point.
So let's just open them.
No, hold on. Why don't we show it to that cop and let him have someone look at it?
Menezes? He would probably take this as evidence, and then we'd never find out what's in them. Besides, the police might find something inside which we might not want them to find out.
And we wouldn't want them to know any more about this whole thing than they need to know.
Akash? Are you're still standing here? Your omelet's getting cold, Baba. Chalo, let's have breakfast, huh?
Fritz, where's Pavan?
Beats me.
You mean he didn't come home last night?
Looks like it.
But I thought he was staying here.
Well, he had no choice. He had lost his cash, traveler's checks, credit cards, the works.
So then he couldn't be at a hotel either.
Not unless he had talked them into letting him stay in exchange for free legal advice.
Fritz, I don't like this.
I hate decaf too.
Not the coffee, you bozo. Pavan.
He's a big boy now, he can look after himself.
Yeah, but without any cash or credit cards, where would he go?
I haven't a clue. It's a real mystery.
You think he went to the police?
What for?
I don't know. He's a criminal lawyer, you know. Maybe he wanted to see what evidence they'd gathered.
He's got a hope in hell.
Why? They wouldn't talk to him?
This is a CBI investigation. With that hard case, Menezes in charge and ACP Swami overseeing it. I doubt they'll give him the time of day.
Maybe he went anyway.
What? And spent the night chatting up the crime branch? I don't think so.
Fritz, we can't sit around here all day. Let's go look for him.
Where? You think he drank himself under a table and passed out in a bar on the street?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Pavan at all.
And besides, I have to go to the office today anyway.
I heard you talking to your brother. Are you having some problem with him?
He came to the hospital after that run-a-day incident. Wanted me to leave with him. Ditch you guys. To avoid the public eye.
All this publicity is bad for the company's image.
We have a public issue next month. I'm one of the executive directors of the company.
Yeah, I know how it is. You know, the company I work for in Hong Kong, Virtual Light, they have a clause in the contract of all their senior executives. Get any bad publicity and you get tossed out on your butt.
But they must be really mad with you, with your name appearing in today's papers.
Only if it appeared in one of the Southeast Asian papers, you know, Tribune or Journal. Then I'm finished.
So why don't you take the next flight back and have a chat with them, in case they're getting the wrong impression?
Without a passport.
Oh yeah, Swami impounded our passports. Maybe it's better that he did.
It is.
Yeah, if I had my passport, I would have followed Amanda all the way back to LA yesterday.
Amanda leaving really shook you up, huh?
Actually, no. It probably was one of the best things to have happened to me in the last couple of years.
Your wife leaving you was good.
Yeah, Pritz the playboy and marriage, they were not meant for each other. Now I can party all I want and not worry about those things.
And this one you might like even better. It's one of my favorite poems. And what about this one? This. Arey Baba, don't tell me it's so boring yet.
No, not at all. It's a really beautiful poem, Vyangji.
I'll tell you what. I think we'll continue this Kavi Sammelan of ours some other time. Huh? You go and rest now. Come on.
I'm sorry, it's just that I'm a little preoccupied.
But it's understandable after all the trouble you people have been having these last few days. And look at this wound. You should take complete rest. And read some good novels. I'll bring you some. Or better still, I'll get you some murder mysteries. Much more interesting than my boring poems. All right? Chalo, you rest.
Good morning, Mrs. Patil.
Geeta,
Yes?
I want to have a talk with you.
What is it? Is it something important or you just want to discuss your new novel as usual?
Varsha, before she left this morning, told me that you had been talking to Akash yesterday.
I find a man lying on my drawing room sofa. What am I supposed to do? Ignore him?
What did you say to him?
Don't worry, we weren't discussing your writing.
Geeta, please don't patronize me.
Why not? I am your patron after all. Remember those years when you couldn't publish your poems and your novels? Who supported you financially?
Haven't you reminded me of that fact often enough?
And how is that you keep forgetting all the time so easily?
How can I forget when you're there to taunt me about it every moment of every day?
And how is that you keep forgetting who owns this house, who owns the car parked outside, and who paid for Varsha's education and a management college degree? Not your writing.
Why are you reminding me of this fact now?
Because you got a guest into this house without consulting me first.
But it's only Akash, and it's only because he has nowhere else to live, and only until he gets well enough to travel back to Goa, Baba.
There are lots of hotels in this city, you know.
Our daughter has a right to invite one of her friends to this house. It is also her house, remember, and mine.
Akash Bhandarkar will not stay here.
What are you talking about?
I want him out of this house tonight.
Don't be absurd.
Vihang, I'm serious. That man is dangerous.
Akash is a fine young man, a talented writer. Ah, that's what it is then, isn't it? You hate him because he's a writer, like I am.
Don't give me all your theories. Just get him out of this house tonight, or I'll...
Or what, Geeta? What will you do if he doesn't leave?
guess it's time.
No, wait. What if it really is a bomb?
Look, Shama, we've been through this a dozen times. We can't take it to the police. We can't just leave it here. This is the only way to find out what's in those boxes.
Why can't we do just that?
What?
Just leave it as it is and never have to open them.
Aren't you even a little curious to find out what's inside them?
I'm scared. I wish we could just leave all this behind us, forget about all this. Get on with our lives. I wish none of this had ever happened.
But it did. So let's face it.
Look at me. I chew hard-headed execs all day. I play the corporate sharks like they're goldfish, and here I am scared of 3 little black boxes.
You're scared. Well, let me tell you, I'm a little scared too. But let's just get this over with before we both get cold feet, okay?
Murphy's Law. Just when you're about to do something really important, the phone rings.
Look, it might be Piyush calling to find out if I'm getting my butt down to the office. Just tell him I've left, okay?
Okay. Hello? Nalini? Yeah, it's me, Shama. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Are you sure? Of course I'll be right over. Bye. That was Nalini. Remember I told you about the big scene I had with my daughter yesterday?
Yes.
Where she was really angry with me? Well, Tasha just called Nalini and she wants to meet me. Can you believe that? She's only 6.
But now...
She has to be at school at noon.
But the boxes...
Sorry, Pritz, I really have to rush.
But it's already half open.
So close it. Sorry, Pritz. I want to get my daughter back. Okay? Please? Oh, we can open them when Pavan comes. All together.
I hate mysteries.
Geeta,
Yes?
did you by any chance ask Akash to leave?
I'm getting late, Vihang.
Your celebrity friends can wait. I want an answer, please.
Well, you want to know what I told Akash?
Yes.
Oh, well, I just told him the truth.
Truth? What about?
Well, about himself.
And what would that be?
Well, I merely reminded him that he's a married man with a child.
I think he already knows that, Mama.
You may not believe this, Vihang, but most married men forget so conveniently they are married when it suits them.
Akash is not like that. He's a man of integrity.
Yeah, but he is a man, no?
You don't know what you're saying.
Don't I?
I think I've said what I had to say. Akash is a guest of our daughter.
Then maybe she should keep her so-called men of integrity in her house and not just dump them on us and rush off for her shootings.
Please, Geeta, wait till Varsha gets back at least.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm only requesting you.
Hello? Hello? Is this Goa? Akash Bhandarkar's house? May I please speak to Mrs. Akash Bhandarkar? Yes, Mrs. Bhandarkar, please. Thank you.
What the hell is this?